Hello, you guys, and welcome to Divine Light with Sunshine. Virgos, let's begin. So, I just wanted to see what general message wanted to come through. What led you to this reading? So, what has led Virgo to this reading? What messages want to come through? So, the first card we have here is the Amber Star. Let go. I surrender and allow myself to grieve. Virgos, what's going on? Allowing yourself to grieve. The card is called Electra. I just heard the word stabbed in the back, the way that her outfit is. Let's get a little bit more into this. Tell me more about this grieving that Virgos have to do. Spring, see your seeds grow. Medicine guardian, be open to healing information. Great teacher, learn from the spiritual experience. And we have here water guardian, connect with your emotions. Wow, this thing that you are having to process, I want to say maybe it's something that was pulling on your heartstrings. Uh, could have been a heartbreak, could have just been some sort of heartbreak. I want to say is allowing you to connect with your emotions, allowing you to feel, allowing you to understand the beautiful spiritual experience you're learning from the situation, allowing yourself to grow, to go. You know, each card that has come out afterwards, there's an indication of like flying, like this rabbit looks like they're flying in the air. Okay, this homie has wings. Okay, the bird's flying. This one has angel wings. Both of them are actually angel wings. This thing is going to be very freeing for you when you can allow yourself to surrender. Now, it's not easy, right? When it's something that we've become accustomed to maybe holding on to. This is remind me of a prayer. I swear I've talked about it a million times, but I'm sorry if you heard it, but maybe you need to hear it again. About the story with Oprah. I was watching this interview and she was talking about it, but it's a prayer from the Bible. I won't get into the whole Oprah story, but it's a prayer from the Bible, and it's called it goes, I surrender all to the mighty savior, I just surrender all. And I've used that prayer myself, about just saying it, in those moments when you feel stuck and frustrated and you can't get out of it, just taking a second and just saying that, or even just repeating your own type of mantra of, I surrender and I let go of the things I no longer that no longer serve me, this energy. I allow myself to grieve, I allow myself to let go, I allow myself to heal. Okay, like really putting that out into the universe and repeating it and doing it over and over until you actually feel that release. Because when you feel that release, you're going to feel so free. Now, with the spring card, and in regards to see your seeds grow, the more that you put in the effort of healing and releasing this information, this situation is you're going to see the benefits of it. Okay. When you're not so close to a situation, it's a lot easier to identify what's going on if something's not going so great, right? This situation is teaching you such a beautiful lesson. It really is. Tell me more about this spiritual experience. Tell me more about what Virgo needs to know. You guys are getting like half of the deck, guys. We have here secrets revealed. Wow. Wounded healer. Seasons. And we have here pleasure. Wow. You're definitely getting insights. When you go through letting go of this energy, no longer holding on to this, it reveals things about you, the part you played, the part that that person played, the situation at hand, you know, who you truly are, what you represent. I really do feel like someone turned their back on you. You know, was it a friendship, love situation? There's, you know, family member. There's a sense of feeling like you got left out, and it really hurts your heart. Like, I'm really like, I can feel like the image of her clothes is like these branches, these roots. Like it really hit hard. The same situation that you've gone through and the wisdom that you're going to get from it afterwards allows you to actually help others heal. Because you, I've just such a profound clock, because you experienced it and you allowed yourself to process and go through the healing, you now have information that's going to help others. Now, I get it. No one wants to have to go through pain and stuff like that. But the bigger message and the bigger purpose for you is to provide healing to other people. In regards to the seasons card, there's this thing that I swear this video floats around, or maybe just on my feed all the time, of um, saying that, you know, sometimes people are here just for a season. They're not meant to stay for all. You know, they're just here maybe just for the spring, but when winter comes, poof, you know. And it's nothing ever personal, right? It's about understanding that that person came to your life to help you learn a lesson for whatever it was, and it's time for you to now grow on to the next chapter, the next stage of understanding the blessed spiritual gifts that you're learning from that. Now, I wanted to talk about how the medicine guardian card is actually, you know, representation of Raphael, and the great teacher is also a representation of Jesus. Whether you believe it or not, I feel like you have spiritual guides around you that's protecting you, and just helping navigate you down the path you're meant to go. With this pleasure card here, I want to get more into this before I say what I'm going to say, because I feel different. Hold on. Tell me more. You know what? I'm going to pull out from tarot, actually. Tell me more about this pleasure card. What's the message for Virgo? Please clarify. Victim. Abandoned. Wow. Crossroads. Now, I feel like so there's a situation where you got left behind, and I'm not laughing about that. I'm saying because of the way the universe is telling me to say the message. You got abandoned, you got left. There was something that you gave your heart to, a person, you know, a situation, and you gave your everything, and you got left in the cold. And because of that, you feel as if you're a victim, and that you're going to continue to repeat these patterns over and over and over. It's almost like your ego and pride is finding a way to justify why it didn't work out. It's like saying, like, I'm gonna fall, and you're repeating that over in your mind a million times. And then when you finally fall, after like maybe 7 days or something like that, and you're like, see, I told you I was gonna fall. I told you I was gonna fall. But if you were repeating that belief in your mind over and over, then the universe is like, okay, that's your wish. Here you go. You know, it's whatever you believe the most is what the universe will align into your life, because that's the vibration that you're setting out there, you know? Yeah, it sucks being abandoned. Yeah, it sucks when this happens, when you give your whole heart to a situation. I'm not trying to sugarcoat that, boo. I get that. That sucks. Okay. But when you allow it to carry on for years and years, or months and months, weeks and weeks, at the end of the day, it's only hurting you. Yes, everyone has their own healing journey and the path that they go, But right now, it is blocking you. It is blocking you. There's a weird sense of almost feeling pleasure from being at this state. It's like maybe you've and don't take no shade, but it's almost like maybe you've become accustomed to being in this vibration because it's all you've known, because it's what you've been living for a while. And change can be scary because you don't necessarily know where that can lead to. And it's like you're at a crossroads of, do I stay who I've become, or do I become something new, something different? I also think that maybe there's things that you're using to allow yourself to stay trapped. I don't know if it's binge watching shows, hanging out with friends a lot, maybe doing, drinking, drugs, something. You're finding different ways of finding pleasure to keep yourself in this essence, because it's your ego and pride can basically justify why. It's almost like maybe you're scared of getting to that next stage, or who you will be when you stop carrying this grief. It really feels like for some of you it's friends, some of you it's a lover. Okay, what messages can help Virgo get out of this energy? What can help them go through this grief easier? What do they need to know? What can help them get out of this feeling victim, or feeling trapped, feeling abandoned? What energy can come through to help them become this beautiful healer, heal more to others? Okay, that's a lot. That was like half of the deck, guys. What can help Virgo on their path? What can help Virgo on this path? We have here Dragon, Liar, and we have here Flying. I mentioned flying a lot in the beginning of the video, and you are meant to really release this and spread your wings, like when the caterpillar is going to the butterfly stage. I really do feel like you're meant to spread your wings. I'm getting a sense of change your direction. If you've been always believing that, say example, you're like, okay, I want to start doing XYZ, but then you'll be like, oh, it's gonna take so long, so many years, and I don't know if I really like it. Just try doing something different, try doing something new. The way that you have here the rabbit going this direction from before, and then now you have this unicorn, which actually has like wings on there too. That's so dope. I feel like it's time for you to fly in a new direction, go in a new direction. Dragon layer. Sometimes those beliefs that we tell ourselves can sound so real that we don't even realize that we're necessarily doing it too. Next time, I mean, because I don't know what your full blockage is of why you're holding on to this grief. It's a little hard to kind of give some advice. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Um, Tell me more about this grief. What can help Virgo with this grief and releasing and surrendering? Okay. All right. So we have here negativity gets you nowhere. Stay open and allow yourself to receive what the universe has to offer. Wow, look at that beautiful sun rising or setting, I don't know. But look at the beauty in that card. Even though there's so much clouds and the sky is kind of little dark and gloomy at the top, there's there's beauty in the picture too. You can even find beauty in the clouds, right? I feel like there's some sort of negative energy that you've been saying to yourself of why you have to hold on to this grief. And we also have here the drink tea card coming out. Hmm. Even the guardian angel over here has almost like a cup and in his hand, medicine. I really feel like this healing energy, the more that you give yourself self-love, or just even, they say the best time to reflect is, in the morning. You have something that, warms you up, gets you feeling alive, can really help you. So I really think, take some time to drink your fluids, Virgos. Drink your fluids, okay? What's gonna help you on this journey is finding ways to change your perspective. Maybe even saying it out to the universe, I allow myself to receive what the universe has to offer. you know May the good stay and the bad carry on away from me. What can help? You know what? I keep saying that. Let's go into the next question. Let's see. You have a grief you're holding on to. You're meant to fly. There's these lies that your mind has been, and your ego and pride's been telling you. You're meant to heal, help other people heal. There's lots of secrets that are being revealed about yourself and about this situation. It's helping you get emotionally stronger. There's some sort of pleasure that is keeping you a little trapped. Um, we have here the card about seasons, going through that. You felt abandoned, you felt trapped, feel victim mode. How can Virgo, okay, how can Virgo heal? How can Virgo heal? Oh, the step-by-step card. Step by step. So, okay, anyways. Sorry, a song came into my head where they say step. Anyways, step by step. I mean, as corny as that is, it's true, right? It's just one step at a time, right? One step at a time is going to help you and lead you down the path. Okay, today you might be able to sit 5 minutes on working on healing this grief, and tomorrow maybe 20, and the day after that maybe nothing. But keep going forward, keep moving forward, keep taking the necessary steps, whether you like to or not. At the end of the day, it's going to help you heal. In those moments when you're like, I just don't want to do it, just try to do it just 3 minutes, maybe, or just 5 minutes, just a little. Like, try to push yourself a little bit to just keep taking steps. And before you know it, you're no longer going to be, just taking one step at a time. All of a sudden, you're going to be kind of walking, and then you're going to go a little bit more, and then before you know it, you'll be jogging. Before you know it, you'll be running. Okay, um, it's just about keep going forward, keep moving forward. I want to see. Let's see. Just to close off the reading for Virgo, is there anything else Virgo needs to know? Is there anything else Virgo needs to know? We have here cycles and we have here union. Okay. Love has been a subject in this situation. You will have a union. There's some sort of emphasis on the moon. The fact that both cards have pretty much almost the entire background is a moon. Understanding that there's cycles we go to where there's ups and downs, and you're not broken, that you are whole, you are complete, and you can have the love that you want and you desire. The more that you take time to step forward, the more you can get into this union of love. And I also feel like For you, those of you that's not really based on a relationship with another person, I feel like whatever grief this was that happened in this connection, it leads you to loving you more and unionizing yourself, like, just being able to understand that whatever that thing was that you thought this other thing completed you, is you're completing yourself. There's an emphasis on the rose here. So she has a rose in behind her back, and then there's the rose here on the chair. For me, that represents that unconditional love. Like, you gave it to a situation, to a person, and you're determined to do it again, and whatever it is. Say, example, it's a career, you put in so much time and effort and it didn't work out. It's okay and it's safe to do it again. You don't have to hide. You don't have to hide who you are and keep it far. It's okay. You can do it again. Forgive yourself. Forgive the situation. Whatever happened is best for you. I don't know what happened in the particular situation between you and this person and that thing, that grief that you're holding on to, but it came to bless you in a way that no other lesson could have. What other messages? You know what? I'm gonna take a new deck. What other messages want to come through? What's the final message, I should say? What's the final message for Virgos? Did I already use this deck? I did not. What is the final message? Oh my gosh. We got here the Tower card. At the bottom of the deck, we have through Pentacles, collaboration. The moment that you allow yourself to go through the emotions of the situation, to have the grieving, to have that ugly cry, okay, and you release it, is when this shift and change will occur for you. You can't run from this. It's gonna happen, boo. The more that you allow yourself to go with the flow of water, like if you were to think about being in the stream, then go against it, the easier the process will be and the faster it kind of will be over, in a sense. I know it's easier said than done, boo. This thing really did have a hold on your heart. It really still does. But it's time for you to clear away that grief and that lower vibrational energy so you can bring in this new, because whatever love is coming in for you and for whatever situation this is, whether it's a partner, whether it's career, whether it's within yourself, this love is meant for you. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna leave it at that. Honestly, just remember that you have your own intuition. Always trust yourself. Only you at the end of the day can tell yourself what is best for you, and believe that. Okay. I want you to remember that you are loved. Okay, there's always that spiritual hug that is out there for you. You just gotta listen and feel. Okay. Wishing you so much divine light and love on your journey. Until next time, it's your girl Sunshine. Deuces.